You make $3,000, $4,000, maybe $5,000 a month, but by the end of the month, you're digging through couch cushions looking for Uber money. Your salary increased 50% in the last 2 years, but your bank account looks exactly the same. You're not broke because you don't make enough. You're broke because you don't know how to be rich. And that pisses me off, because you're making more money than 70% of people and you're still complaining you don't have money. The problem isn't your income. The problem is you have a poor person's mindset with a middle-class salary. You spend faster than you earn. I don't care if you make $10,000 a month. If you spend $10,500, you're more broke than someone who makes $2,000 and spends $1,800. Math doesn't lie. You can earn like an executive and be more screwed than the guy selling hot dogs on the street. The rule is simple. Live on 80% of what you make. Period. I don't care if that means trading your fancy apartment for a simple one. I don't care if that means canceling Netflix, Spotify, and daily food delivery. Having money left over isn't optional. It's mandatory. You want to know why you stay broke? Because every salary increase becomes a lifestyle increase. Made $2,000, lived in a room. Started making $4,000, rented a $2,000 apartment. Started making $6,000, financed a car for $1,200 a month. Your income doubled, your expenses tripled. You don't invest in who matters most, yourself. You spend $200 at a club on Saturday, but think it's expensive to pay $100 for a course that could double your income. You buy designer clothes to impress people who don't care about you, but won't invest a penny in skills that could make you rich. Your biggest asset isn't your car, isn't your house, isn't your bank account. It's you, your ability to generate income, your skill at solving problems, your knowledge, and you're letting that asset rot while you invest in garbage. Start paying yourself first, not after bills, not after expenses, not after fun. First, every time you get your paycheck, take at least 10% and invest it in yourself. Courses, books, mentoring, skills. Make yourself a money-making machine.
You confuse making more with spending more. Every time your income increases, you act like you won the lottery. That $500 raise becomes justification to spend $2,000 more. That's not progress, that's financial stupidity. Lifestyle inflation is the most addictive drug that exists. You get used to the new standard and can't live without it anymore. You become a prisoner of your own success. Make more to spend more. Work more to sustain a standard you don't need. The rule is simple. When your income increases, your lifestyle can increase by maximum 50% of that increase. Made $1,000 more? You can spend $500 more and invest the other $500. That way, you evolve without drowning yourself. You use debt to fund bullshit. You finance TVs, finance phones, finance vacations, finance even coffee makers. But you won't borrow money to invest in something that could multiply your income. You use debt to consume, not to build. Good debt puts money in your pocket. Financing a course that increases your income by $2,000 a month is good debt. Financing a property to rent is good debt. Financing equipment for your business is good debt. Bad debt takes money out of your pocket every month. Financing a car to cruise around is bad debt. Financing a phone to take selfies is bad debt. Financing a vacation to post on Instagram is bad debt. Stop borrowing money to fund your ego and start borrowing money to build your wealth. You hang out with people who think like you. You complain you don't have money, but your friends don't have money either. You complain you don't know how to invest, but nobody in your circle knows either. You complain you can't start a business, but everyone around you is an employee. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If those 5 people are broke, you're gonna be broke. If those 5 people only talk about parties, sports, and gossip, you're gonna talk about that. If those 5 people have employee mentality, you're gonna have employee mentality. Start going to places where people with money go. Attend investment events. Join entrepreneur groups. Follow people who talk about growth, not complaints. Your network determines your net worth. If you want to be rich, you need to hang out with rich people. If you want to think big, you need to be around people who think big.